Hello everyone, my name is Al, and welcome back to another episode of The Pedestrian. You find me in exactly the same spot as where I was for the end of the last one, because I kind of wanted to see what the end of the game is like. So I've pre-recorded quite a bit ahead for this one now, but you know, it'll be all good. It'll be all good. Oh, he saves. Hello, no, come back. So in the last episode, we managed to get hold of a person somehow by, I don't know, it's confusing. But anyway, we are now this person and we are able to move things in real life, which affects the drawing that is over on this side. So it's quite an intricate new little system, which I think is pretty cool. And if I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I am, these things will carry over. Yeah, it'll carry over between the two. So I guess in terms of the actual practicality of this puzzle, probably not the greatest, because it's going to involve me running up and down to get a box 4 times. So I guess, whatever. But just the idea that they came up with it like this is, I don't know, I find it really, really cool. Really pretty interesting. Let's not try to jump off the building. I don't even know what happens if I do fall off the building. Alrighty, so now we can jump up here and go through there. And then go through there. And then go through there. And that leads me to a key and a button. And the button... I'm confused. What does the button do? The button pushes this, but I can't do anything with it. So, let's go have a look here. So I can't travel through here. Oh, the little thingy shows where the sign guy is. But I can't interact here. Can I do something with the power? I don't know. I feel like that should be it. So that the power can stay on. Right? I'm just kind of exploring around now, trying to see if there is anything that I can do to help. What if I go this way and up? What is here? Let me just have a good look around. So there's the exit, which I assume the both of us are going to have to go through. If I drop the box, can I drop the box? Because say I go pick up the box, right? On this side. Yep, this has become running simulator now. Because I think there's only so much that I as the man can do. So if I pick up the box and I take it this way, and I put it, I don't know where. Can I toss it to myself? So I can put it there. And I can put it there, but I don't want to put it there. I want to toss it that way. So now the box has gone over there. That doesn't really help me, does it? Because I need the box at the bottom. Oh wait, what if I do this? No. What if I drop the key? Ah. Okay, but now where do I go? How do I get myself back up? Because where is the door? Because if I disconnect, let's just see for instance, now everything resets. So how do I just reset myself? So what if... No. Check me out. What if I drop the box? You see. I get it. Because now the box is gonna fall down and on my head. Ooh. So now if I go through here, but I won't be able to, because I'm gonna go through here, which will take me up to where I need the key, but that's not gonna work. Because it's not going to work, because I can take the key now and I can move it where I want it, which is, I don't really know where. I need to move it behind this. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's that simple. I'm hoping it's that simple. But I think it is, because now I just pick up the key and through I go. Oh, it's such a different way of thinking. Alright, but now that that door's open, what does that do for me? Now I still feel like I need the box. Where am I trying to get anyway? I'm trying to get through there. Right? Because I can't do anything here now. Because the exit is up on this side. Oh no, derp. I just follow the exit. Do I go further down or not? Oh no, I can't. Ooh, what's happening now? There's the restroom. Insert floppy disks. This guy does not clean up after himself. Ew. What on earth? There's a floppy disk. Boot up program. I don't know, your guess is as good as mine as what's happening right now. Can I do anything? Is there anything else I can click on anywhere? TV, no. If I push the button. What on earth happened? Okay, so something happened here above me. That opened up. Where is... Oh, okay, never mind. I'll just take him with me. And now? We're at a boat. Alright, I can't move anymore. What's happening? What boat is this that gets pulled from who knows where? Okay. That's it. That's interesting. Let me think about that. That is a bit of a strange ending. A bit of a strange ending, I'm not gonna lie. And this is also gonna make this the shortest episode that I've had. Great music. Alright, so how do I feel about this game in the end? I think it's a fantastic puzzle game. Yeah, I would, you know, when I think about puzzle games and I think about the best, I'm looking at things like, you know, Portal and stuff like that. And this was really, really good. So, I like the puzzles. I think a lot of them are hard. They're tricky enough that you have to think, and I got stuck on some of them. So they're interesting. I don't think there's much in terms of replayability value of this. I don't think so, because, you know, once you've done the puzzles, you've done them. You'd have to wait a very long time, but that's also fine. You don't need to be able to replay every game for 300 hours. It's not all of them are necessary. Yeah, I think it was great. The ending didn't really make sense. They just hop on the boat and then there they go. I mean, yeah, whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a sign. It doesn't really have to make that much sense, but he got out of the warehouse like he initially wanted to, and off he went. Which, I mean, I guess is pretty cool. Yeah, I really like the puzzles. I like the university section. I like the apartment section with the spraying the sign so that they froze. I thought that was very cool. I thought that was very tricky though. The electric parts, I struggled with some of them a lot more than I know I should have. Yeah, the initial part out of the warehouse, I mean, it was mind-blowing. The music is pretty top-notch. I think this game has fantastic music. It sets a really nice vibe, especially when you're going through the different areas and stuff like that. So the entire feel of the game is really good. The puzzles were a lot better than a lot of games. The puzzles were really, really pretty good. I mean, they were tricky, and nothing was just easy. But yeah, the actual gameplay of having this guy that's just the bathroom sign running around, I think it was really, really great. That's what attracted me to the game in the first place, and I'm really happy that I played through this. And I'm really happy that you got to play through this with me, well, see it, you know? So, yeah, I think if I'd have to give it... Look, like I say, something like Portal would probably be your 9 out of 10, your 10 out of 10 in terms of puzzling games. But this one is really close. Past 6 years. Ooh, it took 6 years to do a game like this. But yeah, I would definitely say that this has to be 8 out of 10. I really, really thought this was a great game. A great puzzle game. Now, don't take my recommendations for much value, because it's probably going to change kind of depending on the game that I'm playing. But yeah, I had a great time with this one. I think it was fantastic, and yeah, thank you for watching through with me, I say once again. So this is the end for this series. I'll have to start up a new playthrough, so keep an eye on the channel and see what's going to be happening next. If you want to see more of my stuff, there are other playthroughs going on. I've currently got a Minecraft as well as a Raji, an Ancient Epic playthrough, so go have a look at those if you want to. But anyway, I will not see you in the next episode. I'll see you in the next series. Bye now.